It's a visual tool that shows the relationship between all 12 keys in music. So this is what it looks like. It's basically like a clock. If we go clockwise, we have the circle of fifths. But if we go anti-clockwise, we have the circle of fourths. Now,
just listen, beginners.
go back to the key of C. And let's play the diatonic scale again. Okay, now in playing the piano, we use numbers a lot. That is another way of we naming the notes. So now let's count the notes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, you see, we landed on the 5. And what is the name of that note? That is going to be G. C, D, E, F, G. And now if we look back at the circle, what do we have? G. We have G over there right next to C. You see how that came about? First of all, we have to understand something. There's a formula in which we use that is able to help us to play the diatonic scale, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that you've heard before. And that formula is going to be the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So if I put my hands on any key, let's go back to the key of C. Root note, a tone is 2 semitones. So from here to here is a semitone, from here to here is a tone. So 2 semitones is a tone. So tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now what we have to understand is that if you start from anywhere on the piano, you'll be able to play it using that formula. Let's go to the key of C sharp. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You see? Perfect. But if you learn all keys in that way chromatically, when we say chromatically, this is what we mean. From here to here to here to here to here to here. You're going to get confused. It's a lot to take in. And that's why we learn it in the circle of fifth. So if I go back to the key of C and I play it again, now after I play the C, I look for the fifth. See, this is the fifth. And what is the fifth? It's G. So now anytime you hear the so, that will be the next key that we'll have to play the diatonic scale in. And I will demonstrate here and I'll show you why. So, we've practiced the key of C. Now we go to do, re, mi, fa, sol. So this is the new key. And what do? We use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone to find the major scale of this key. Let's find the major scale of the key of G. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So watch carefully. Now if you realize carefully, you see that this key of G has only one black key. Exactly. The more you progress in the circle of fifths, the more we add one more black key. Now let's play the key of C again. We landed on the fifth. So now this is the new key we are going to learn the major scale, which is G. So now when we perfect this key, we now move on to the next key in the circle of fifths. And the way we find it is do, re, fa, sol. So this is the next key. That will be the key of D. So now we use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula to find it. So tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So watch carefully. See? Now realize that in this key, the key of D, we just added 2 black keys. The first key, key C, no black key. The next key, key G, 1 black key. The next key, key D, 2 black keys, and that's how it goes. We just progress. So the next key will be 3 black keys. So observe. Let's find the next key. So this is the third key we are in. So